All right, to the weather now. Clearing skies and more cold weather.
Yeah, really cold's coming. Lonnie Quinn here, back with a check of our forecast. Lonnie.
Okay, well, we'll get you outside right now and show you the cold air that Dick and Dana are referring to, because this was the first time since Christmas that we've had a temperature below average. And right now, 36 is your high. It's a clear sky. It's a pretty night out there, but it's cold. Okay, the high temperature was only 38. Your average is 40. Like I said, that hasn't happened since Christmas time that you've had a temp below average. Picked up a little bit of snow. Man, do I mean a little bit. 4/10 in Central Park, and all these icons in New Jersey, anywhere from 1/10 of an inch to 3/10 of an inch. So Central Park actually had the biggest snow total of anybody, and wasn't much of anything. All right, two things I want to talk about when you look at the dynamics in our atmosphere. One of which is the moisture that you see from Texas into Tennessee, and then this front, all right, just south of the Hudson Bay. How do they interact? Well, watch how this is all going to work out. So here comes that moisture, all right? And this little ragged line there, that's that front I was showing you. So watch this. In comes the moisture, but it can't make its way into our area because this front is sliding south, and they don't actually merge. In fact, this works more like a bulldozer, pushes it out of the area. Any moisture that was associated with that front gets sort of just dried out as it moves over land. It gains more moisture when it gets out over the ocean. So consequently, we don't pick up any snow. What we get, the cold air. Real cold, but the cold air actually leads, as I just showed you, to us not getting snow. So look at what we're talking about. This is the feels-like temperature by Friday afternoon. I think your high temperature on Friday will probably be like, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. By 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it feels, because the winds are out there too, it feels like 2 degrees in the city, feels like negative numbers north and west of the city. I mean, a cold Friday, colder still by the time you get to Saturday morning. Feels like temperatures in the city. 10 below zero. Thermometer reading is probably about 6. It feels like 10 below, feels like 25 below, possibly up around Monticello, feels like 15 below for Poughkeepsie. Consequently, National Weather Service has issued a wind chill watch for Sullivan, Ulster, Dutchess, Litchfield County, where it could feel like 20 below zero to 35 below zero. That's dangerous cold right there. I mean, frostbite sets in just minutes. Across the board, we're talking 42 for your day tomorrow. That is Groundhog Day. It's a partly sunny sky, so one might think, hey, the groundhog should be able to see his shadow, because with some sun overhead, it should cast a shadow. Well, we'll see what that big animal has to say. 29 for your day on Friday, and again, 29 is going to be earlier in the morning, I believe, and then those temperatures drop down to 6 on Saturday. 22 is the high on Saturday. You double it on Sunday. By Sunday afternoon, you're going to be saying, what cold? It's a 2-day stint of cold air, and then next week, Wednesday, you're like 53 degrees.
And the groundhog, 6 more weeks of what?
You're
going to say winter,
that's
really?
Exactly right.
He's going to be confused.
Yeah, very confused groundhog.
Hasn't been much of a winter, guys.
Nope. All right.